Hi, I am Dr. Hirennappa B Udnur, consultant pulmonologist and sleep medicine specialist, practicing at Inspire Specialty Clinic, Sakar Nagar, Bangalore. All snoring are not sleep apnea. It can be just habitual snoring. Sometimes when you are snoring, what happens whenever snoring happens only during sleep? So there is a collapse of upper airways when you sleep. In a deep sleep, it collapses more. And if there is a resistance to a breathing and you have a troubled breathing in the night time, what does this cause? And there is a cessation of breathing, means the breathing stops for 10 seconds. It's called as apnea. And if the breathing decreases and you have an effort and there is a fall in oxygen by 4% or 3%, based on the guidelines they say it's 3% now, and it's called as hypopnea. So normally the apneas and hypopneas in an hour should be less than 5 per hour. So normally what they do is, if these kind of apneas are more and it's more than 5, then it is called as sleep apnea. Sleep apnea can be a central sleep apnea where we don't get a signals from the brain to take a breathing. Breathing signals are not there, even there is no breathing effort from the diaphragm or the chest and abdominal muscles. So in the obstructive sleep apnea is that you get a signals and there is from the brain, but there is obstruction in the upper airway and they have a resistance. So this can be detected by doing a sleep study, and that's the gold standard. It's called as polysomnography, and what they do in polysomnography or is hospital based or home based studies are there. Home based, they use a minimal channels where they connect the chest and abdominal belt, and there will be a nasal flow detector and a snoring detector, and we have oxygen pulse oximeter connected, and this will be studied over 6 hours of night, and we get to know what happens in the night time, what happens to your breathing rate, what happens to a breathing pattern. Based on that, we detect the number of apneas in the night time and what is the sleep efficiency like. So once based on that, we can diagnose sleep apnea. So usually predominantly we have obstructive sleep apnea, sometimes we have a central sleep apneas, and sometimes we have a mixed apneas also, commonly or obstructive sleep apnea. So this is sleep apnea. It's an entity which has to be recognized and treated.